Yeet! Don't know where I started with that. This is the official teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. I've been meaning to watch it for a couple of days, but I kept falling asleep, so now we're finally going to do it. This is perhaps one of the most anticipated trailers of the year. Certainly the most anticipated Marvel trailer, and I mean Marvel own like half the films that release every year, or over half films that worth a damn, so this is, most anticipated trailer of the year. So, where have we left? Where are things evolving? Well, I love Spider-Man Far From Home. I thought it was a fantastic Spider-Man film. I think it hit all the bases. And when it ended on a wallop of a cliffhanger, Spider-Man's identity revealed. Honestly, Jonah Jameson, what's his name? Jonah Jameson from the Raimi films. That part alone, there was endless possibilities. I mean, in the time since, pretty much most of the Marvel shows have dealt with the concept of alternate realities or the multiverse. Well, actually, I said most. Two and possibly a third. But we know for a fact that Doctor Strange, who is involved in his multiversal film, is involved in this, and we know for a fact that Loki ties straight into that, and we know that WandaVision ties straight into that, and even there's been rumors that Spider-Man ties into that. So, and then we were told that I'm rattling through here. We were told that the original Octavius from Raimi films was there. Electro was there from the Mark Webb films. Spider-Verse came out and was an overwhelming success. And then my personal theory of the fact that when they lost the rights to make more Spider-Man films, Marvel, and then it went back to Marvel, it was because Sony were like, well, you have to write something into the narrative that will let us use properties to cross different universes. And they're like, well, that's a coincidence. We're writing a multiversal story arc across all the films. How coincidental. There is a lot of hype in this film. I imagine absolutely zero of that will be answered with any concrete definitivity in this, because it's a teaser trailer, and teaser trailers don't give you jack. But this is still our first look at this film, first new footage. I'm hyped up. You're hyped up. Let's just watch it. I'm overdue. I already know some of the things from this trailer because I've seen the images, because it's been pretty impossible to avoid it. Instantly, I can see, based on the costume and of both his characters, that we pick up pretty much where we left off, which is great, because that's what we want to see. You know what? Let's just press play.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows.
But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. Multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes. Be careful what you wish for, Parker. Hello, Peter.
Ah! Woo! Yeah, I'm here. Oh, come on. Apparently, Sony have maybe temporarily blocked my stream, which is very unfair. So, yeah, well, okay, I'm just... Apparently, Sony may have temporarily blocked part of my stream, so I might have pressed play and it skipped, which means you didn't see my reactions, because my reactions were pretty intense, which is a shame. I didn't think that was going to happen, but so I know enough about comics to know about, I think it's called One More Day, which is a very, very, very controversial Spider-Man comic where, because Spider-Man reveals his identity during Civil War, people started targeting his loved ones and hurting them. So he made a deal with Mephisto, Mephisto, that everyone would forget. But that was like everyone, including his wife at that time, MJ. And basically, like, undo the whole, like, a whole lot of character development. And it was very, very controversial and very malaligned. And they've probably at this point undone it, but there are very, very strong indications this is Sony, Marvel adapting that storyline, and that is frightening. Extremely frightening. I mean, it doesn't go exactly right, so hopefully we don't undo any character development. I don't like when that happens. I'm kind of icky about the whole Gamora situation because of that, but we'll see how that turns out. But it's like, instead of Mephisto, it's Doctor Strange, and that's like, wow. I think everyone was good, and that's great, and the memes make sense, because everyone, there's a bunch of memes about people being like, Doctor Strange was always portrayed as the person who's meant to, like, fix the ramifications of what Loki was doing, what Wanda was doing, but he's actually one of the people who meddles and causes the issue himself, which isn't something people were expecting, and that's such a great twist. And even before we get to that point, everything looks so enticing. Like, we get, like, Peter's under arrest, he's being blamed for the murders, but his friends are standing by him, but everyone's kind of like this, it's like a courtroom drama, very strong speculation. Daredevil Matt Murdock is in this, and I think Charlie Cox has been, like, seen on set, so it strongly implies he's going to be in this. Everyone's in this. Happy gets arrested. There's some, like, nice humor in it as well about the whole Steven line. I thought that was great. That whole, like, we save the world, the other. give a month, I'm sure we can, we're way past certain. It's like, okay, Steven's like, I feels weird, but I'll allow it. That was great. That was great delivery. And like, I felt the anxiety of him being like, "Don't, you're interfering with a spell," or you would have like, yeah, but why would you if you were told that everyone would basically forget everything about you? And it was like, oh my god, because what did you do from that point? Oh my god, that's like, so intense. And then we get like what's basically a Doctor Strange crossover, and then we have basically, okay, I need to check, is this actually William Defoe's laugh? But this part's dark, and I hope they don't shoot Happy, otherwise I'd be very upset. But
Dangerous it becomes.
I mean, it could be. Equally, it could just be a generic laugh. I don't know. And then obviously we get. He's back. Alfred Molina is back as Dr. Octavius. What does it mean? I mean, they mentioned the multiverse, and he's in it. If this is another Ralph Boner situation, we will revolt. But I really, it just, I mean, he looks a bit different. I mean, obviously he's older, so he has to look different. He's not going to be the same. But I hope they explain it. Maybe they won't. But even then, my God, is this? I don't know, he's like 20, what is it, 20, it's 19 years. By God, it's 19 years. God, I feel old now. As I say, I feel old. I didn't watch this film until like 2010. I don't think I watched the Raimi films. I have a strong connection to Raimi games, but then I realized I didn't not actually seen the games or films. I didn't watch it until like 2000. I didn't watch the first Batman film in like 2000 until 2008. So I must have not seen this until like 2010-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish. Which is actually when I think the second set of films came out. Maybe that's why it doesn't feel as long for me. I was like 10 years behind. Oh. I'm so excited for this film. There's like so much potential just burning right here. And it hasn't like scratched off any of the theories people have had. Obviously, we don't see Maguire or Garfield's Spider-Man's, but were we expecting to? Not hugely at this point for this teaser trailer. But we're told a lot. We're told a lot about the plot in this. Most of you expect from a teaser trailer. And I think I'm most excited by the whole ramifications that we're potentially getting an adaptation of One More Day. That's a dangerous place for them to go, but God, are they going there? I can't see it going any other way, really, to be fair. And then obviously they splinter up in the kind of parallel worlds, and they're going to bleed through, and it's so exciting. And then there's the presentation of William Dafoe. We didn't see Electro, but we need to see some kind of lightning things, so maybe Electro's going to be in it. MJ, and I'm invested. I've never actually been invested in. I don't like romance, like whatever I'm called, but I don't like romance in films. Not as in like I think they're bad or like they shouldn't be there. I just don't find them interesting. To be frank, I don't find people's relationships in real life interesting, so I don't really find them interesting in films. But I did like them too. I thought they had fantastic and amazing chemistry. So I'm now scared for them, and that's what it should be doing. And and it's December. Gotta wait until December. We're getting all of we're getting all the Marvel films in 1 year. I mean, part of it's because it's delayed, but what we're gonna get Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man. It's 4 films. I don't know why I've done this and not that. but 4 films in the space of half a year was so exciting. And so, I'm gonna watch this trailer a couple more times after I finish it because I need to kind of just like watch it again and get my hype up. But and I like how there's a lot of drama to it because that's what we like to see. There's a lot of drama. And, I think you can have a superhero film if that's primarily drama. But then there's just so much in this film. It's like everything you want packaged in one, and I hope they do it justice. And like people have said, oh yeah, Spider-Man is not going to the hype because everyone assumes everything is going to be in it, but this is so far living up to the hype. So let me know what you think. I'm going to end it there because it's late. But let me know what you think. Are you hyped up? And oh dear. Right, okay, I gotta watch a couple of times. See you